The DLC for Elden Ring Nightreign is just around the corner, bringing new Night Lords, a new threat of abominations, and some very cool returning bosses, like the Dancing Lion, who I think will be found in this divine tower located in the new Shifting Earth, an area named after a very important location in Dark Souls and visually similar to it. Speaking of Dark Souls, we even have one of its best bosses returning, seemingly enhanced with a new grab attack. Of course, we're also getting new raids, points of interest, characters, and probably a lot of new bosses we haven't seen yet. And as we all know, From Software DLCs are very challenging, so how do we prepare for this one? First, we have to enter it, and we already know exactly how. Now let's look at how to make it easier to beat. Enemies already deal a lot of damage in the base game, and the new night bosses and night lords will likely hit even harder. We'll also need to learn new movesets, which can sometimes be a bit strange. Same can be said about the hitboxes. I could recommend playing characters with more HP, but most players will want to try the new characters you can see on screen, along with their stats and the weapons you should look out for. Unfortunately, they don't seem tanky at all, likely having B or C in vigor, so you should focus on getting as many damage negation buffs as possible in your run. Buffs come down to luck, but relics don't, and the best one for survivability is Augur's Relic. It not only gives the best health boost, which also increases your flask healing, but it heals your allies, and more importantly, gives them FP when you use Starlight Shards. Both new characters appear to be spellcasters, so this is crucial for them. If you're playing solo, you can just pick the Everdark version of this relic. The HP bonus is very noticeable, plus 100 HP. Now yes, there is a relic that gives plus 10% physical damage negation, and it's not bad by any means, but I still consider the regular version of the Caligo relic to be better, because Frostbite on skill doesn't decrease your starter weapon damage, and it can be paired with other status effect relics, allowing for incredible builds, especially for someone like Executor thanks to his High Arcane. And guess who else will have High Arcane? The new Nightfarer Scholar. For him, that meta Executor build could be extremely strong. Let's look at the Noster relic now. Besides the poison buff, it gives arcane scaling to your starter weapon, which is excellent for this character. The second relic I recommend is the Everjail relic, the best relic in the game. Buy it right now if you haven't already. Sure, Everjails can be a bit boring, but the damage potential is insane. Look at this, and that's without any critical hit buffs. Lastly, for relics, I'd recommend completing character quests. They reward you with very strong relics, allowing you to build great setups with 0 luck required, and the quests themselves are quite interesting. Now, a very important tip for the Shifting Earth: plan your time. There's nothing more frustrating than having to leave early when the last boss is nearly dead. This Shifting Earth will be big, so try to go there at the start of day 2. My final tip is for returning bosses. Although we don't know exactly who's coming back, if you've played Dark Souls, you might know their weaknesses. In this game, instead of dark damage, there's holy damage. So for example, if Midir appears here, he'll be extremely resistant to it. As for which bosses are returning, here's my prediction. Most, if not all of them, will be from the DLCs, based on what we've seen so far. Bosses like the Demon Prince would fit perfectly in a multiplayer-focused game. And remember, if you see Dark Souls dragons, just use lightning. That's all for my tips. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thanks for watching.